If the ancient Egyptians were still alive, they would be part of Africa. But here's the thing, they are part of Africa. Their blood flows through our veins. Our skin holds their melanin. We carry their legacy in our eyes, in our kinks and coils, in the very essence of our being. Yes, we have moved. We have migrated. We have been forced into exile from our motherland by shackles and chains. Yet none of these things have diminished our connection to Africa. Never has and never will. This is our ancestral birthright. This is who we are. We are Africans. And together, irrespective of where we find ourselves, we are rising. In the 1920s, when Marcus Garvey was calling for African redemption, he said, "We shall liberate ourselves by ourselves. No one will come to our aid. We must put our own house in order." He didn't know that in Ghana, a young Kwame Nkrumah was hearing his words, feeling the pain, the anger, but also the hope that pulsed through them like a shared heartbeat. And when the time came, it was this shared heartbeat that led them to lead their people to freedom, to independence, to self-determination. But when they looked around at the rest of the continent, they saw the same desire for freedom burning in the eyes of other colonized people. They saw their brothers and sisters held in the shackles of colonialism, neocolonialism, imperialism, exploitation, and oppression. And so, what did they do? Did they look away? Did they close their doors and build walls around themselves, only thinking about their own countries? No, that's not what they did. That's not what Pan-Africanists do. Instead, they saw the urgency of the moment and the need for collective action, for solidarity, for oneness. And so they reached out their hands across borders, across artificial lines that the colonial masters had drawn, across differences of language, religion, culture. They reached out and they said, "Let us work together for the liberation of our motherland, for the redemption of our people. Let us stand shoulder to shoulder until every African is free, until every child of Africa is proud to say, 'I am African.'" And so today, on this day, as we celebrate Pan-Africanism, let us remember the sacrifices of those who came before us. Let us remember the blood, sweat, and tears that went into the struggle for our freedom, for our independence, for our right to self-determination. Let us remember the Herculean efforts of those who dared to dream of a united Africa, of a strong and prosperous Africa, of a free and liberated Africa. Let us remember the giants on whose shoulders we stand. Let us remember Kwame Nkrumah, Marcus Garvey, Jomo Kenyatta Nyerere, Ahmed Ben Bella, Patrice Lumumba, Felix Amilcar Cabral, Agostinho Neto, Thomas Sankara, Steve Biko Samora Machel, Kwame Peter Abraham, Haile Selassie, and all the sons and daughters of Africa who sacrificed everything for the dream of a better Africa. Let us remember the ordinary people, the foot soldiers who braved the lash of the whip, the gun, and the bayonet. Let us remember the women who kept the flame of freedom burning in the darkest of times. Let us remember the youth who took up arms against oppressors and the elders who passed down the stories of our past, ensuring that we never forget where we come from. Let us remember all of them today. Let their sacrifices be the inspiration that drives us to continue the good fight, to continue the struggle for a better Africa, for a stronger Africa, for a united Africa. Today, we live in different times. The struggle may have taken new forms, but the principles remain the same. Self-reliance, self-determination, self-recovery. We must reclaim what is rightfully ours, the narrative, the resources, the future. It is our duty to take this continent to the next level, to ensure that the dreams of our forefathers are realized. We must work towards an Africa that is free from poverty, free from disease, free from ignorance, free from all forms of oppression. An Africa that is united, an Africa that is prosperous, an Africa that is at peace with itself and the rest of the world. We must invest in our people, in their education, in their health, in their potential. We must harness the power of our youth, our greatest resource, and channel it towards nation building. We must promote peace and security within our borders and across the continent. We must foster unity and solidarity among ourselves, among our people. We must speak with one voice, not just among ourselves, but on the global stage as well. We must reclaim our narrative and tell our stories to the world in our own words. It is high time that we took control of our own destiny. The time for excuses is over. The time for blame game is over. The time for division is over. It is time for action. It is time for results. We have the potential, the human capital, the natural resources, the strategic location. We have everything we need to make Africa the powerhouse of the world. We have the youth, the energy, the enthusiasm, the ideas. We have everything we need to transform this continent. All we need is unity, solidarity, hard work, and determination. The task ahead of us is enormous, yes, but it is by no means impossible. We have done the impossible before. We have crossed the Sahara, the Atlantic, and the Sahara again to get to where we are today. We have survived slavery and colonialism to get to where we are today. We have risen from the ashes of oppression to get to where we are today. If we can do all these things, then we can surely build a better Africa, a stronger Africa, a united Africa. Fellow Africans, wherever you may be, let us rededicate ourselves to the cause of our people, to the cause of our continent. Let us rekindle the spirit of Pan-Africanism, the spirit of our forefathers, the spirit that says we shall not be moved. Let us march forward together, hand in hand, towards the realization of our dreams and the fulfillment of our destiny. Let us march forward together and say with one voice, we are Africans and we are rising. Asante Sana.